Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.
Alfred Perez was a sailor who never stepped foot on a ship, nor was he ever on the ocean. After he graduated from Garden City High School, Perez worked at a feed yard for just a few months before enlisting in the U.S. Navy. Why did Perez and his cousin choose the Navy? Fashion.
Back then, bell bottoms were in, so the Navy uniform was actually had bell bottoms, and that's why I actually went in, and he did also.
Upon completion of basic training,
they sent me to school to become a diesel mechanic on heavy equipment like big dozers, scrapers, graders.
Perez was selected to be a member of the Navy Seabees.
A lot of people don't know what a Seabee is. Seabee started back during World War II. The Navy needed men that could build stuff, and also if the enemy come around, you had to be able to protect yourself. You know, every battalion needs like a mascot. Well, how about a bee? Well, they kind of associated C with the Navy Seabees because a bee is a very hard-working bee, and it don't hardly mess with anybody. If you don't mess with it, it won't mess with it. But the minute you start messing with a bee, you know what happens. You'll get stung.
As soon as he finished A school, Perez met with his battalion,
which was already in Chu Lai, Vietnam. That was our first tour.
Perez worked the 12-hour night shift in the mechanic shop. His first tour lasted 6 months. Then he returned to Port Hueneme in California for 3 months of military training with the Marines.
We learned how to fire the .45, the M60, the grenade launcher, and also learned how to throw the hand grenade.
Perez says his second tour to Hue Phu was much more intense than his first. Detachments from his battalion crushed rock and made cement for runways and fuel depots.
Our battalion, it consisted of equipment operators, mechanics, electricians, plumbers. So we were basically a self-supported unit.
One of his battalion's biggest responsibilities was maintaining Highway 1 so supplies could get through.
A lot of our casualties happened on the roads because they would plant anti-tank mines, and all of our, you know, we had to go out and service the heavy equipment because they couldn't bring it all in every time it needed service.
Perez says his battalion wasn't a combat unit, but he was definitely in a combat zone.
And I do have 8 guys on the wall. During the honor tour, I was able to find all 8 of their names on the wall.
The U.S. Navy veteran who never stepped foot on a ship or sailed the ocean just returned from his Kansas honor flight about a month ago, filled with pride.
Anybody that served, you can feel it, you know, especially when they play taps. So I have a lot of pride in our flag. When that flag is raised, you know, it means something.
Soon after he returned from Vietnam in 1968, Perez married his bride, Rebecca, and they've been together now for 55 years. He also went back to work for the Brookover Feed Yard in Garden City and retired from there after 46.5 years. Perez believes the Seabees are the best outfit in the U.S. Navy.
The Devon James Injury Lawyers here with our Veteran of the Week, and that's CMH-3 Alfred Perez, who served our country in the Construction Battalion of the United States Navy and also served during 2 tours of Vietnam. On behalf of all of Kansas, thank you so much for your service.
Thank you, Devon James, for everything you do for us veterans. Greatly appreciated.
Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.